In recent years, science has advanced in exciting ways, with the creation of complex instruments like the James Webb Telescope, which many think will find evidence connecting the Big Bang to our own Milky Way galaxy, and the Large Hadron Collider, which recently proved the existence of Higgs boson. One company makes the important sensors used in both of these pioneering initiatives. Lakeshore Cryotronics has been an international leader in the development of cryogenic temperature sensors and instrumentation since 1968, advancing science for nearly half a century with their sophisticated tools.
It's this well-kept little secret, this gem of a company that really has at its core a lot of very intelligent people focused on delivering very precise measurement and control systems and solutions specifically for enabling advanced scientific research.
Over the years, this family-led business has expanded from a startup in the basement of a former college professor to a market leader with more than 140 employees. But with that growth came complexity. They were stretched thin, lacked efficiency, and needed better ways to communicate. They realized in order to continue advancing science, they first needed to advance their internal systems and processes.
We needed to make change. We've been doing it the same way for 40 years and with the same results. I knew that we needed to do something different.
Overall, we felt like we needed almost an audit of all of our processes to see if there were areas where we can streamline, simplify some things, and went into it with that kind of open-minded approach.
They invested time and energy for an internal evaluation of their systems and communication, and made the difficult but bold choice to implement the Run, Improve, Grow model. However, not everyone was quick to embrace the new approach.
At the beginning, nobody wanted to talk. Everybody's kind of standing around shy and reserved.
There were a couple employees that were adamant that they didn't need to participate and actually came out and said that you're just trying to eliminate my job. So there was certainly some hesitation, I guess, on the part of the employees to participate.
But after a couple of quick wins, perspectives were shifting, and Lakeshore's leaders and frontline workers alike would soon be faced with a significant challenge.
We got to the point where there was a very large month coming up, busier than we've ever been, I think, in the history of the company.
They would be asked to ship 50% more than they ever had in 1 month.
You would have thought that that's impossible, that you really can't do that.
I said, we're going to have to push things out into November. We're going to have to, we're going to have to delay some of these shipments.
I think the really big tool for October was when we actually wrote it all down and put it into a chart and showed the employees that, if everybody works together and stays on task, there's no excuse that we can't solve this problem.
I realized that I wasn't doing the run. I wasn't trying to figure out when to get things released. I wasn't trying to figure out when to schedule this person or require some overtime or anything like that. I was able to see a higher level problem and plan out, plot a course to how to make that month successful. And by the end of October, we were already finished with October and working into items that were due in November.
And people begin to buy in right at that point.
Momentum was building. Smart, informative communication became a daily ritual, and the new strategies empowered frontline workers to solve problems and managers to explore enhancements.
The tools that we used in that process were great opportunities to look at problems on the floor and determine ways to not just fix the immediate problem, but to determine root cause and to stop the problem from reoccurring. The people, the employees on the floor, they're much more engaged.
But now there's such a sense of ownership. There's such a sense of community. People are happy to come in. People are happy to go the extra mile. They own what they're working on, and that's, to me, the biggest change.
Lakeshore can now measure themselves with confidence and start exploring new frontiers as a team. And together, they will continue to advance science in areas of research, testing, and aerospace for years to come.
With the execution engine running a lot smoother, It frees managers up to focus on improving that engine, and then that also frees up upper level management's emotional energy towards more emphasis on growth areas.
It's very rewarding to be able to balance those kinds of initiatives and feel that you're part of an organization that's willing to take a certain amount of risk to see its future grow.
The tools are now in place to advance internally so that Lakeshore may continue their mission to advance science.